original 1957 Ford F100 radio. We've gone completely through it, repolished everything, including the lens, redone all the lettering in it. It didn't look too bad, but it was somebody had sandpapered it, so we had to get it back clear. And we've done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. It's got AM FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It's got pre-outs on the back in case you want to add a speaker. Got the original bracket with it. Pre-outs, add a sub, auxiliary in, USB port. This is your harness you'll be getting. It plays thumb drives, which comes with it with the video on it, and charge your phone, your devices. Auxiliary in right above here. You get a male-to-male cord that comes with it, and it has Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command, voice assistance. It's fully loaded. Voice ID, which is real neat in AM radio, and will scan stations for you. In your toner, you have balance and fader if you decide to hook up a bunch of speakers. You also have loudness, EQ, and a crossover built in. And we're going to try to go through all of it and see how it goes. Looks like I got a little, I'd have to take that front back off. We got a little piece of dirt in there. I'm going to take the front back off of it. Like for them to be clean as they can be. I don't know where that come from. But anyhow, right now you're on FM. You got a little operating LED right down here, and you got a stereo LED. If you want to go to AM radio, just simply turn the unit off and right back on. Anytime you want to know where you're at, this little push button that comes with it is real neat. You can hide that wherever you want to. Just push it once.
AM 650.
It's called Voice ID. Back off and right back to FM.
Please stay at home.
One way to help.
Now you don't have any FM numbers,
89.5.
so you'll need this in case you're looking for a specific
The
station.
music just helps you feel better.
You don't have no push buttons with
Here's a
these
way
you have to worry
help us
about,
bring you more music.
which is
Don't
pretty
need a
neat.
vehicle you no longer need.
Key resource. Remorse.
We'll show you.
FM 107.9.
I have to stick with my station. 650 there, around 650 gives you 89 point.
FM 89.5.
Now this thing will scan stations for you. I'm going to show you how to put it in there. You can take this push button and push it 4 quick times, or take the tuning dial and turn it up and back twice.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. I'm going to show you how to lock on a station, even find it where it is on the dial, and identify it.
America.
We're going to let it go a few stations.
So, you know, I remember the airplane. I remember this other unaccompanied girl who is a little bit older.
With SRN News, I'm Michael Harrington in Washington.
Oh, Lord.
Pandemic restrictions on Florida-based cruise ships will remain.
There's a place.
Say you like that station there, all you do is turn it once.
Station hold.
She'll lock on it. As soon as she says that, if you want to find where it is, you start moving it.
Me up. I remember
And it'll find it for you.
Like
You'll come up on it. Now your balance and fader, we're going to go through that, and your EQ. We're going to set everything up and see what kind of sound we get. Alright, let's go into fader. You can do it here, but it's easier here. Once, hold down.
Fader adjust.
Go to your toner. There's your fronts. There's your rears. Now that little dead spot you're hearing there, that means that's the center of that pot. If you want to balance it out, just stop there. She'll set it.
Fader set.
We'll go into balance, push it twice and hold it down. 1, 2, hold.
Balance adjust.
Back to your toner. Right side, left side. Let's balance it out. Let her set it.
Balance set.
Now we're back on toner. Alright, let's go into loudness. Let's set our loudness up in EQ. And you ain't got to do this but once, that way you turn it off and on. You don't even have to do it at all. I mean, it's there, you won't even know it's not there. but it does give it a better sound. Let's turn it on. We're going to use the push button. We're going to go 3 times and hold down. Second time is 3 times and hold down and keep holding. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on. EQ adjust.
Tap it.
EQ adjust.
Tap it.
Treble adjust.
Go to
0
back to your toner. Let her set it.
Treble set plus 2 dB.
Touch it.
Treble adjust.
Hit it.
plus 2. Mid adjust.
We're gonna set our
0
mids up.
dB.
I don't like a lot of mids.
Mid set 0 dB.
Push it.
Mid adjust.
Set our bass
0.
up on our
Bass
speakers.
adjust 0 dB. Bass set.
Now we're going to
0
set our loudness
dB.
up when you turn it on.
Bass adjust 0. Loudness adjust plus 12 dB. Loudness set plus
Let's do a
15
subwoofer.
dB. Loudness
Hit it.
adjust. Subwoofer adjust 0 dB. Subwoofer set.
Now
plus
let's set our
7
crossover
dB.
up. Hit it.
Subwoofer
Hit it.
adjust. Crossover adjust 120 Hertz.
Boomtown, there ain't nothing to do now except drive out on the back roads, drink from
Crossover set 85 Hertz.
Now you can set everything up. If you want to back up and readjust something, it's just 2 taps, 2 taps.
now.
That'll take you back through the menu.
Run for our lives, run like you long to run fire, and the road is the end.
It should be on there in a minute and verify it. You got time to actually go back in there and reset something if you want to.
Like you're gonna die if you stick around here.
EQ set.
All right, let's turn it off.
One life's all we got.
EQ on.
Pull the trigger.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Now we're back to normal.
Run, baby, run.
So it does give you a different sound, or you can run it like that. It don't matter. All right.
Watched you dance.
Now we're going to do auxiliary in. You'll get a male-to-male cord that comes with it if I unravel this one. And this thing here you can pick up off eBay or at your phone store if you're going to put your phone, a newer phone, into it. Mine had to have that in order for it to work. So we're going to put the phone on it. This gives you a headphone out and a charging port. Plug it in, come up, bring your music up. And all you got to hit is play. Automatically change over.
Well, I'm planning.
And anytime you're on auxiliary and those little lights go on the green, you want to go back, just turn it off. You don't even have to unplug it, which is neat. If you got like a satellite radio head or an XM in your glove box, you don't have to unplug it, just turn it off. And if you don't touch the radio, in 20 seconds it'll automatically switch back to where we had it. We're going to let it do that. But if you want to go a little quicker, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling. From AM to FM, it remembers. Automatically change back. All right. Now we're going to pair up our phone. You'll do the same thing. It'll take multiple devices. It'll always pick number 1. There's 2 ways of pairing it up. Holding this push button down till she comes on to help you, and that's just holding it, or turn the volume up twice.
Baby, let's take a shot.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Go to your settings, go to Bluetooth.
Run, baby, run.
Showed up on the phone. All you got to do is tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Run, baby, run.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
There we go. Now we're connected up. You have a mic right here with a long extension. These you can't hardly drill to put a mic inside the radio, but this you can use. And it's got a couple different hookups on it, so you can run it up to your sun visor or wherever you want to put it. And we're going to do a voice command. Now I can go to music and hit play and it'll automatically change over and play. But it's designed so you don't have this in your hand. You can do voice commands simply by turning this up twice or holding this push button down. Look up a restaurant, get directions, call home, call the wife, call the girl. Well, you don't mix them up, but all you gotta do is turn the volume up twice or hold this down. We're gonna do a voice command. Play music. Play music on my phone. Now that you're on music, you can advance with your push button once, twice to back up or repeat. Same here. Turn it up, back. All this works together. And to put this away, because you don't need to see that, it'll let you know when you get emails and all that stuff. So let's go back to radio by using voice command. We're going to do it here this time. 1, 2. Stop music. Well, I didn't do it in time. 1, 2. Stop music.
One sec.
Oh, she's drinking again. Sometimes she don't understand redneck. It's difficult. You wonder where she's at in there all the time. But I think she's got a place she goes and does a lot of drinking. Because most times she does that, like 1 sec, and I'm on it, and let's see if she'll do it. I doubt it. We'll have to do it the other way. Yeah, she's drinking today. It's on a Sunday and you're drinking. That's terrible. Let's do it again. Hold that down.
Well, I grew up on music.
Stop music.
On it.
No, see? Told you. Yeah, you ain't even at the controls. Sometimes I wonder, look here, one moment. Most of the time when you have this problem, especially with the phone, it's because I do not cut this phone off much. Always cut your phone off and let it reboot every now and then. It's good to cut it off every night for at least 10-15 minutes and then cut it back on. And you won't have this problem. This one hadn't been turned off in probably 2 months. That's terrible.
Sorry, there's something wrong.
See?
Please try again.
I know what's wrong with
Something
it.
went wrong. Please try again.
Huh? Let's go back to music.
Oh, Western swing.
Stop music. Put it pause right back to radio. It will work if I turn this off and give it a rest every now and then. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you another little deal. We're going to do a little test. We're going to bring our music back up. Turn it on here instead of doing the voice command. Switch back over. Now what we want to do is we're going to turn it off. Say you're screaming music and you stopped at the local, well, store, beer store. And you get back in there, you want to go right back to where you was at. And when you turn everything back on, that's what we want to do. Radio.
Bluetooth connected.
Right back to where I left it. Turn it off. Cycle back around, go back to radio. That was the kind of the idea we had there. Aurora Design, you can't beat their products. It does not require, and I have this problem all the time, there's a blue wire in there, in the harness. That blue wire is to connect to an antenna, which is a power antenna, or a remote wire, tell the amp to come on. These radios do not require 12 volt consistence. I love how these light up. So there's no memory, no batteries you have to worry about. Change your battery, store the truck, take the battery off, go to a car show, take the post off the battery if you have to. When you put it back on, the radio will go right back to doing what you had doing. You don't have to reprogram nothing. Alright, thumb drive. Put it in, go straight to it. Now you can hide these things because you can operate it all right here and here and here. If you want to change your music, same way you did on your phone, up, back, once, no, twice to back. Or you can just sit there and let it play on. Now if you hide this thing, the only time you got to take this out if you want to charge your phone or put it in another thumb drive. Let's put it in pause because you don't have this where you can get your hands on it. There's two ways of doing it. Hold this down 1 second, pause, right back to radio. You can bring it up while you're going down the road by holding it 1 second. It'll go back to thumb drive. Depends on how long you're down, whether it goes back to the same song or not. Or you can do the volume. Down twice, back to the thumb drive. Down twice, back to pause, back to the radio. This year 1957 F100. And this one had the black knobs and everything, the black background. We're going to do a little more clean. I got a speck of dust back there. And it's ready to go. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.